Hi, Genki Call here with the By Fire and Magic World event for the week of December 27th, 2021. It is the final week of campaign and we will meet Tihamata at last. We were expecting a hostile reception from the dragons, but instead we were met by an envoy, Red Ahriman. He told us the dragons were fighting Tihamata too and could use our help. Defeat enemies and collect any treasure along with the hearts of Tihamata to banish the primordial dragon. I have 4 teams for you. Some of them are based upon tasks that we need to complete for campaign. But first, let's go over this scoring. So the way I have this color coded is a little different than usual because toys, T-O-I, are good and mad is bad. So T-O-I, Tihamata, Obsidius, Infernus, in that order are the best. And then MAD, Mistralus, Aquaticus, Dark Troll, with the Dark Troll being the worst. So the farther you get down in the word, the less points it's going to be worth. Toys are good, mad is bad. That is how I will be remembering it. So let's get into the, let's see, toys are good. That is not the right team for the moment. First, we're going to start off with troops that have no legendaries or teams with no legendaries. I'm using the Imperial Jewel here simply because it's something that hopefully everyone has, and also we're going to be required to use a jewel for one of the campaign tasks. We'll also be required to use Dragon Guard, so that's why I'm using that. So let me actually get ready with the next team code. I have not purchased anything in the shop at this point. Because it was requested a couple weeks ago that I show some of these things without any kind of potions. So that's what I'm doing. So with this team, basically, this is your only mana generator. And actually, I want to wait. Oh, although Thaumaris will explode some red gems. So this one, that's why I chose this troop. So we've got Volthrenax that does damage to all enemies, and you get a little boost if you explode a gem near a bunch of yellow, which is very nice. Then we have Sylfrostenath that does damage to all enemies and will freeze 1 to 4 of them. Thaumaris will do damage to 1 enemy and explode 3 red gems. And then the Imperial Jewel does scatter damage and... Oh, it isn't a mana generator. I was thinking of another thing, but it does do some scatter damage, which is nice. It's going to pick up any mana left over from these 3. So let's see. We'll grab some yellow. That wasn't yellow, it was green. I meant green. I'm going to cast with the freeze first. Got 2 of them, and this should finish them off. Near yellow, we'll do this one. Pachow! So remember that when you have badges and medals equipped, it will strengthen your spells. So this is for both skull and spell damage, which is nice, especially since if you want to use the Great Worm, he's going to be creating skulls at the start of every turn if you have him traded. So MAD, Mistralus, is the best of the 3, so we'll do that. So next team, this is with Legendaries. Still using Volthrenax and Sylfrostenath and the Imperial Jewel for now. And then we have Divinia on here as well. So let's do this. And then we'll switch to the 3rd team. I can't speak, sorry. That's a usual occurrence, right? All right. So Divinia is a fantastic mana generator. She cleanses all allies, so if there are any negative status effects on your team, she will remove them. And she grants a random positive status effect to a random ally on 4+ gem matches, which is awesome. Now, Volthrenax, whom I have at the front here, has skull damage reduction, as does Sylfrostenath. So you can switch these 2 if you need to, but first things first, I really want some red, and to deny the Valraven the yellow if I can. Oh, and Mistralus too. There we go. Now this will be much faster if you have the first tier at least of the in the shop, because you'll have enchant. So it'll be much faster once you have some potions on board. TOI, so Obsidius. We'll do this next. Let's go ahead and switch teams, manage paste. Mace of Claws, which I think is in the Soulforge right now. Let's go check. I forgot to look before I started. Whoops. Yeah, da da da. We can only use weapons from Dragon Claw this time around. So, yep, Mace of Claws is in here. All right, let's go back. Whoops. You know, I do these things. All right, here we go. Fight Obsidius. Mace of Claws does damage to an enemy boosted by dragon allies with their ×6 boost ratio, then creates a mix of 6 red and purple gems for each dragon ally. I have switched to Sun Spear for this team because when you blow up the dragon's soul, you blow things up, deal a little bit of damage to each of them, but you're going to get a ton of mana for the team, and then you get all that red coming back down and fill it up over and over again. So you can just keep going with that. It's really cool. Sylfrostenath once again, and Lord Ember transforms a chosen mana color to red. So if for some reason the Dragon Soul isn't working out, add a little red, get a match 4, keep looping with it. Haven't tested this one, but that's the thought. Later on, you'll probably need to add something else that does actual damage rather than using Lord Ember, but it was good on paper anyway. Let's see. Ciao. Let's see. Oh, I had a match 4 there and I missed it because I wasn't paying attention. We'll do another one with this team since I kind of messed that up. All right. Look at the red. So much red. We'll do this. We're going to take out Obsidius. And we'll do this. Blow things up, take her out, and this is a lot of red for Shegra, so might not want to use Sun Spear when you're fighting Shegra, so that she has less red to transform into skulls, on higher levels. But if you get rid of her quickly enough, it's okay. MAD, Mistralus. I said we'd do one more with this, and then I will show you the last team, which has Ishtara on it. I don't have Elmongrim at this point, so I can't show you what he does. But, geez. Boom! Kind of just want to take her out with Dragon Soul. Wahaha. I'm thinking that, Tihamata! I'm thinking Lord Ember really isn't needed here. You can throw in another one that uses purple, or something that uses red, or you can just throw in Volthrenax in here that does damage to all enemies. However you feel like doing it. Let's go ahead. I just did 2 with this, right? All right, let's change teams. Paste team. Ishtara at the front because she has 40% skull damage reduction. She does damage to all enemies. She's going to create a bunch of yellow gems that will feed her into herself. Still using Sun Spear, so we've got all that red for Ishtara and the Dragon Soul. Dragon Soul is 100% mana blocked here, but we've also got the Dragon's Claw once again, red and purple, to feed everyone. And then Lord Ember I put on here again, but I'm thinking we don't need Lord Ember. I'm thinking we don't, but yeah. I'm not loving Lord Ember there. We could do Essentia for a 50% mana start. We try that. I've got this minus blue, but that's alright. She's only there for the 50% mana start, really. But I think putting in another troop that's going to do damage, like Volthrenax, would be more efficient for the team. But that is entirely up to you. I do like the 50% mana start for Ishtara, though, because she takes a lot of mana. Again, this is going to be a lot more efficient once we have some potions on board. All right, that's it. So I will be back with the campaign task for you in a bit, and then we'll do the Soulforge video. I hope that you have enjoyed this and that it's been helpful. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye!